Welcome back to the show. So we have some giveaways to do before we get into the second map. Again, I think this is the best time to do giveaways because we were offline for so long that loads of our subs unfortunately disappeared. So your odds are good, guys. Your odds are good. So what is the first giveaway, Mr. Producer Reese? I think he's going to do the honors, hopefully. Mr. Producer Reese. Okay, he's just doing the giveaway bits and bobs, leaving us here in awkward silence.
Why does he do this to us, James? Why does he do this?
He's running away with
This is all he knows how to do. That.
The first giveaway winner is SPATM 13.
SPATM 13. That is the most bot-sounding name I've ever heard. So what has that person? What has this bot won? Let's have a look. Please show the stream if you can. So congratulations to you, Robot SP, whatever it is. You've won a Glock Fade. These are like, I don't know, like almost £300 at the moment. It's crazy.
I had one.
You had one?
Time ago. Yeah.
Really?
I had one a long time ago.
Well, what happened?
Let's not delve into that.
All right, so it's, I suppose the other giveaway is for the StatTrak Falchion Knife Fade, so we can see who, well, we need to pick a winner for that one. Mr. Producer Reese, he is going to tell us who won it later, because the pistol has indeed gone live. So if you're waiting to see if you've won that, get wrecked. Envy moving into the A bomb site now pretty quickly, and kioShiMa is going to hold things down, taking down his ex-teammate NBK. Trades coming in for both teams, man advantage for the CTs as Envy move onto the site. Bombs looking to get planted while Kenny covers. Kenny covers well. Devil getting 2 frags with the assist of Kenny S, giving the T's a man advantage. Bomb down now. Pressure is on the CTs.
Yes, it is. All right, yes. Okay then. aizy is dead.
That's.
That was a great
Why do we pay you? what the hell is that? Anyway, Envy won a pistol round.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Producer Reese, who won the other thing? Come on.
The other winner is Achivo.
Achivo. Okay, you won a StatTrak Falchion Knife Fade, which you may or may not be shown at some point during the broadcast. For now, we have FaZe on the 4th buy. Ouch! I do wonder, like, if kioShiMa just got shot in the face by the person who replaced him in the team, like, how do you feel about that? Does that tilt him? Is he tilted right now?
I don't think he feels anything, James.
Is he angry?
He's numb. He's just pure apathy.
The idea of this team is a bit crazy now, if you think about it. Like, you know, there was a bit of animosity with Makalele and NIP when Makalele made this team and he really wanted to kick their ass, and then it was he who got kicked from the team that he created. So, I suppose they made a mutual decision.
Did they ever get to play NIP in the end? Like in the big tournament? I don't know that they did.
I don't.
Because that was like one of the storylines, wasn't it? Like Royce.
I want to say that it almost happened in.
I don't know, mate.
I do not remember.
Either way, we have a pretty good round here. You thought I wasn't going to say anything.
What is going on?
James looked at me. I'm basically just massively tilting James with my new casting style. It's a new casting style, James. You're not a fan?
No.
Just very, very random pauses.
Yesterday you were trolling me when I was trying to leave pauses.
Yeah,
because they were longer than your pauses.
Your pauses were insanely long. I wondered if you were actually alive, or if you'd...
And now you're. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, it's not working out. I think I'm gonna have to scrap this and go back to the drawing board with it. But yeah, it's cool to see once again from a good anti-eco there from EnVyUs, anti-force buy type strategy to be able to defeat FaZe in the second round, and it looks like we're gonna get to see this lovely knife.
So this is what Thingy Bobby won. Achivo.
Congratulations, Achivo. That is a very, very nice.
It's all right, isn't it? It's not bad.
In-game item.
See if you can get yourself 5,000 knife kills.
Oh, yeah, StatTrak and everything. Wow.
Yeah.
That is impressive. Well.
Yeah. So FaZe lost the round, but they ended up surviving with more players than Envy did. So they've got themselves a few weapons out of that. You can see Happy's Mac 10 is in play onto jkaem, and kioShiMa is rocking an MP7 at present, but no armor.
Oh, we got anti-force buys, James. We got anti-force buy rounds. How good is this?
I feel like
This is the dream.
I feel like kioShiMa should have a pistol in this situation, and he should give the MP7 to somebody who has armor, because the aim punch, I think, makes more sense for him to try and play close quarters with a 5-7 and try and get one taps rather than try and spray someone down with the MP7. But there we go.
All right, so the early phase from EnVyUs
The early
passed.
phase, really?
The early phase, I wasn't trying to even do that, but now you've drawn attention to it. You're making us all sound like idiots. But it's passed, and we'll see the rotating player who was kind of lurking towards the A side of the map, catching aggression, moving towards the B site with the push, and as they jump into the B site, it will all be cleared out as the coordination is strong from the T side. EnVyUs again showing that they have some good anti-force plays, and you would expect that as well on this map. This is one of the maps where EnVyUs are better on, and one of the reasons is because a player like keniS can really get going with the AWP. If things are going well for the team, if the money's going well, if they're not down loads of rounds, and they can play without too much pressure, keniS can do keniS things, and that's wonderful to see. It's hard, very, very hard to trade against him when he's got that AWP. We are going to see just the ending of the round, a formality. And wow, I mean, FaZe,
In the face.
like as you mentioned, they were able to keep so much Kevlar and so many pistols into the next round, but they didn't even get a single frag out of it. That's kind of crazy. That's very well done from EnVyUs, to be honest. And that's a 3-0 scoreline for them, and FaZe up with their first buy.
Yeah, and they will be buying down to an inch of their economy. Will the FaZe team? You can see there's nothing left in the bank for them. So again, if they're broken here, then it could be two super bad starts on two maps in this best of 3. So Envy moving really fast. They want to break this economy immediately. Although they don't really have an execute in terms of nades, and that will cost them. The tree position proving very strong. Happy alone versus 3. So even if 3 plays Survivor for FaZe, it's not bad. I'll take that. 12 HP, double peak coming in from the CTs, and they will be successful. We'll see how many AKs they can pick up, if any. Just the one.
But this is like, because EnVyUs had such clean rounds previously, that's one of those rounds that you're quite happy to lose. Because as you mentioned, I think the most money a FaZe player had after their buy last round was $100. And you can see now, FaZe are spending everything to get their buy back. So if EnVyUs are able to crush this round, that is going to be very, very frustrating for FaZe. And they're going to go with a set piece, it would seem, on the B bomb side.
Even when people go for a fast play towards B, I think it's worth just at least having a Molotov onto the tree position, because when you're rushing, it's going to be really hard to spot if somebody's there or not half the time.
It is super dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, so if you just force somebody from that position, which again, aizy is standing on, and they haven't seen him, the boost coming on the other side, but he's seen it already, and down goes Apex. aizy still alive, repositions, looks to find another frag. Over towards the site, his teammates running distraction. kioShiMa taking 2 down, leaving it into a 4 versus 2. The bomb is down as well.
He's got the plant pot peak. The plant pot peak. And that's...
the triple P down.
Indeed, from aizy. I think, yeah, it was aizy that was there. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still lurking around the statue. Just crouching around. Just showing the headshots, the heads rather only, playing the headshots. And it's going to be now NBK in with the AWP, the last hope here in this round for EnVyUs. At the very least, he needs to get an extra frag here, because I think that they still, even without a bomb plant, I think they can still buy actually next round, because I think at least that's possible. And they might want to do it even if they can't necessarily, because the money for FaZe is going to be really awful. So we might see like a set piece with Tech 9s or something like that. But NBK just needs to get an extra frag here. Okay, yeah, they would be able to do a Tech 9 set piece, but otherwise they're probably going to save. What do they go for? That's the question. But still, NBK is alive in this round, but 9 HP is nothing to shout about. He's very exposed at this point, and he will run to his death. Doesn't want to be caught after the time. And so do they go for it? Do they go for it? I'm not even sure if they realize how poor FaZe's economy is, but looks like they will save run round and have a really good buy the next. Oh no, they will. Or what's going on, James?
What is going on indeed?
Okay, they've done a bit of a quasi buy, but they didn't even have much money to begin with. And actually, so two
NBK
players
went for late force as well.
Yeah, 2 players actually forced up completely. So this money was all over the place. So they are actually doing that kind of set piece towards B, which I initially thought that they would.
It was interesting. Kenny left. Sorry, NBK left as much money in the bank initially as Kenny did, and I thought, are they going double warp again? But he has gone for the late buy, so it seems we might see him warping more often, generally speaking. Meanwhile, we have the enemy side trying to push towards B. The bomb has been lost in the duel with Kenny S. 2 plays on the site. Perhaps they could have got the plant there, but it's not going to be the case. The only plants they would get is pots in the face. No rhyme intended. Happy last man standing though. He's got the M4, full armor, and pretty much full HP, so he has a world of opportunity afforded to him. You have to wonder, what is the ultimate decision of FaZe here? Will they both continue to stack one site, or will they split up one to each site?
I actually like what they're doing. I think this is a better way to do it because here, you know, they always can attack us too, and they can always try to ensure that they can get a trade, and they can allow Happy to plant the bomb. I think that's okay. And obviously if he goes B, they're probably going to get the kill before he plants the bomb. So I think this is actually the optimal play from FaZe.
Yeah, I agree. I think sticking together is definitely preferable in this situation. So the bomb has been planted. That Molotov will confirm exactly where it is because it doesn't seem like they initially realized or could hear the bomb. But now they know it's A. Now what is the approach? Going to move together. Fox with the pistol in his hand and jkaem will be the trade man. I like that order actually, all things considered. So Fox going for the fake, no answer from Happy just yet. Now they'll start to split, and jkaem will almost get taken down in isolation. Happy able to dance around, the Tech 9 coming out, and almost, jkaem 13 HP. The round is FaZe's, but the damage is done.
The crazy thing is how Happy, I think like 9 times out of 10 probably wins that round with that setup. Like that first frag seemed guaranteed. He was able to shoot about 10 bullets into that guy before realizing, okay, I need to duck back behind cover. That's crazy that he didn't get that first kill. And that would have been the round there, essentially, you know, because he obviously won the second frag. So interesting. And you can see that EnVyUs have a 4-buy. And with all that damage that Happy just did to the economy of FaZe, they're still against the ropes right now. This is not getting better for them. They are winning rounds, though, at the very least. But that said, you know, we've seen this situation many times where a team will have the other team on the ropes economically almost the entire game, but they never win that one round that they need to win. They get close all the time, but they never actually convert to get the force eco out and take control of the map. But a long take going in here from EnVyUs, and this is that sneaky kind of one-time usage sort of position from jkaem. Very nice with the silencer, I must say.
I don't know if that smoke is beneficial to him, because it looks like Kenny would probably have the advantage if he walked behind that smoke over jkaem. Doesn't seem like he's willing to engage the angle, however.
It's also one of those things whereby it removes his focus from anything but maybe like the top plane, which is actually obviously where jkaem's playing as he's boosted up. But anyway, we have aizy with the first frag onto NBK. Happy looking to get a one-on-one and get a good engagement. But he's going to lose a teammate here, and he's going to get challenged by kioShiMa. And now the push comes in. We get trade frags thanks to Apex and Devil going off towards A. They're actually potentially saving this round right now. And I'm not sure who's calling the pause for freeze sign there, but we'll have to see after this 2 versus 2 plays out. Obviously, this should be quite favorable for the Tees, but now that Apex has gone down, things get pretty awkward for Devil. He's going to have to get this 4K to win this round. So here comes aizy. First man, he's going to spot him and just nail him down. Okay, not much doing there then from Devil in that position. Not the easiest position 1 versus 2, to be honest. You only get that one opportunity to win that first battle, and then it gets very difficult, especially with a position like that. So looks like FaZe might finally kind of be in a position to perhaps gain some control of the map, but because there was another bomb down, and I think that's the 4th round that they've won in a row, that means that the money is going to be, what is it, 2,900 plus 800, so 3,700 there for the T's. So they could actually get a buyout here if they really wanted to, and do like a set piece. So maybe some Khalils, get some grenades, do something fast. So it's always a possibility.
Yeah, the T's are on $3,700 to $5,000. So we'll see what they choose to do. The CTs are buying up at the moment. Fox is disconnected from the server. I think he's having some kind of internet trouble, but he should be back shortly. So I think perhaps we've done 2 of the giveaways so far, and I believe we will be doing one after this map, which will be for the Karambit Rust coat. So perhaps the team in the back can quickly show the people tuned in while we have a bit of downtime here. Exactly what will be given away to this will be an open raffle, so subs can win it, but everyone in the chat is available. So I think Joakim is using this knife actually. I had a rust coat bayonet.
I don't like the rusty stuff, James.
I love it. I love it. There's nothing better than a rusty knife, Dan. You know,
Really?
If you really,
if
you really want to go full BM, Dan, get that rusty knife going.
I'm just not into the rust. I'm just too afraid to tech this. It feels old.
You prefer the tiger tooth?
It's quite nice, yeah. I should say so. Although I'm not really a skins guy. I'm not really into skins. I'm like the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Just going bankrupt on skins.
I've gone from skins to stickers now. I
don't have any stickers.
I have a lot of stickers, but I use my stickers, which is the difference. I actually use my stickers, as opposed to I'm not a hoarder. I don't just grab them to just sit on them, and because they're worth something, I use them.
I think that's quite a cool thing. I know somebody who, you know, the first cases that ever came out. What were they, like Operation Phoenix or?
I have no idea.
Like one of the very first
Esports
cases.
Case, maybe, I don't know.
No, it wasn't an esports case. It was one of the first operation cases, I think. I knew someone that bought like 100 of them or more, maybe like 300 or 400, like a huge amount, just to sit on them basically and just wait forever to then eventually sell them, because then there's like a rarity, you know, eventually that's going to be.
I think Bravo cases are
maybe it's the Bravo.
£5 to £8
I
now.
think it was the Bravo cases actually. Yeah, like one of the very early, because Bravo was one of the very early ones, right? So I think it was one of those. But yeah.
Yanko, you with us?
Hello.
Oh, Yanko appears to be back. So
I had to switch the mic, so I don't know if people can hear me.
I think you should be good. So you had some things to.
You know what I noticed? I don't know if you guys have, but both on Dust 2 and now on Cobble, it seems when EnVyUs wants to go for a fake, they have NBK and Happy going together, like to B bomb site. They did it just now on platform on Cobble, and they did it on the B bomb site on Dust 2, where they would throw some weird smoke, and then you know they would work around each other and try to get some entry kills, and the other members of the team are just waiting for them to do, you know, to try and make something happen, and then they just react after that. And it's what happened in this round as well, with Apex and Devil in the end being the guys left to push towards A. So maybe it's, you know, a new thing they're trying to implement to their game.
Have you seen much of the double AWPing that's been going on recently?
Yes.
I mean, we saw Dust 2 NBK AWPing with Kenya,
Yes.
Schrub and Happy.
I don't know, I heard some rumors, which I don't, I mean, about them changing AWPers in their team and so on. I mean, obviously the best AWPer in the team is not AWPing right now in Happy. So, no, jokes aside, NBK way back in the day in Very Games, actually he was playing with Kenny at that same time. Even then he could secondary AWP for that team, but it was only on maps like Train, you know, which is pretty proficient to have a double AWP there, or in some spots on his city side. I remember there were times when on Mirage B side he would take the AWP sometimes to switch things up, so he can definitely play with it. But I think this is a change they wanna make and try and see how it works. So it might be something they're gonna stay with, but it might be something that they're just gonna say, okay, this is not working, so let's go back to the other thing.
Okay, so Fox is still having some issues at the moment. So we're going to go to a break while we wait for that to be resolved. In the meantime, I think we can actually just do the raffle for the open raffle for everyone to try and win the Karambit Rust coat. So go ahead with that. I mean, feel free if you can.
So
what can I
win it,
yeah,
is it actually, you know, allowed? Can I if I legitimately be if I'm legitimately the one who is picked,
yeah,
can I take the item?
Sure.
But why can't I win stuff then?
Because no. You're using my knife. Why do you need another knife?
Great.
Just
well, then I'd have my own, wouldn't I?
I think it would be.
I'll give you yours back.
I think it would be. I suppose you could do that. I don't know. I think we'll have to let the people decide.
Or I could sell it and then
I don't
get
think
on the
James
C
wants
market.
his gut knife Boreal Forest battles card back then.
I'm gonna sell your Tiger Tooth and then use it to buy the Witcher 3 expansion packs.
See you after the break.
try to forget that you were here. Some part of me wants to disappear with you.
And welcome back. So Fox has returned and we have resumed. One round ahead are FaZe at the moment on the CT side of Cobblestone. If you are just joining us, EnVy are a map up, winning +2 in convincing fashion. So EnVy have gone for a pistol buy. Not sure how much money they have left in the hole. I think it is.
Well, they had
half
3,700, I think. So yeah, they're going this quasi. So it should be under 2,000, I guess. But will they do something with it, James? Looks like they are. They are doing things. Things are being done. Things that FaZe do not enjoy. And here comes out the USP, and it works this time. So we saw, obviously, EnVyUs trying this kind of pressure game again and again and again. And you can see their money is super good because they did buy down to about $2,000, got the 3,500 bonus, and life is good. And FaZe have finally been reset. They've won 4 rounds in a row, but every single time EnVyUs were keeping them very, very low on the cash, and you can see the result of this. jkaem has actually bought Kevlar, interestingly. Gone for some Kevlar. I guess he was a bit richer than his teammates. And Apex, if he gets flashed in here, that'd be pretty nice. Oh, he's going to flash himself in. Who needs teammates? Okay, oh, flash for danger. And Apex rather has the flash for the archway here. And he's going to get the first engagement. Oh, no. And jkaem with that Kevlar. It turns out that the Kevlar was a good investment because he's able to get a kill out of it. But the rest of his teammates are slowly but surely feeling the fury. The French fury.
Devil has 167,000 kills on his AK, so that is insane.
How many?
167,000. Might be more than Scream. kioShiMa is putting in work for his team here. Kenny's only got 5 HP. He's going to go down, leaving NBK alone. 1 versus 1. And NBK can always rely on him to get the headshots for his team. He is a headshot machine. And there is yet another headshot. So EnVy take the lead now over FaZe, who are going to go for the force buy. They have next to no grenades, rain down to the Mag 7.
Well, FaZe had almost no investment in the last round. How did they kill so many dudes? They're good at slaying dudes, I suppose. Dude Slayer. Well, the Mag 7, James, I know it's a favorite of yours. It's in the hands of none other than the indestructible Rain. How do you feel about this?
I do like me some Mag 7. Where is Rain playing with it, though?
He's playing drop.
He's playing drop, okay. I think the more common spot has actually become close plateau, and it's so effective from there. It's a huge problem, which perhaps will be solved with nades in the future, Molotovs more specifically. But for now, it is causing absolute havoc over towards B. Rain playing the drop, which in some games you just see it abandoned. He's playing outside of it. kioShiMa is dead. jkaem is in a position where he could perhaps try and stop this push from coming in, but he does have somebody on his behind. Nice shoulder peek from jkaem, and Kenyes will miss the shot. There's the Mag 7 coming into play there. 3 jumps, and the third one will be the fatal blow. And but Raven is now alone, and they know he is far, far away.
Yeah, and you can see absolutely what Janko mentioned that we saw on Dust 2 all the time is we've been seeing it here as well, multiple rounds now. The default of EnVyUs, I mean, this is like a basic, it seems like a default that they enjoy at the moment that they're trying out, where they send NBK and Happy to harass Plateau and the rest of the teammates go towards A. But Rain is in a 1 versus 2, and it is Rain. He does not have a kit though, so that's really the issue. There likely isn't going to be enough time for him to actually do the job right now. And he is going to get shut down by Kenny, yes, with the AWP. So Kenny on the AWP is good to see finally. Hopefully we get to see some cool actions from him. But once again, FaZe are set into a spot where they have to go for the eco. And we are going to see a few nades and some Kevlar and a CZ out of Rain. But other than that, nothing really to shout about. And I wonder if EnVyUs will have a more effective anti-eco this time around, because the last time they lost 4 players going towards the A-bomb site. So will they stick to the old faithful in the B-plats pushes, or are they going to just go for another default? Looks like they're going for that Happy NBK combo towards the B site again. And leaving the rest of the teammates playing passively towards A. I mean, the cool thing about this is the simplicity, because if they get kills, then obviously they know how to read the round and they can go and reinforce the push and go to B. If they fail or get one kill, there's rotation, then the teammates can go with the bomb to the other side. It's very simple decision making, and so far so good, although it's 1-for-1. They still need to get onto the bomb site, and Rain's going to go close with the CZ. Very dangerous business, but he's going to get shut down as well. So looks pretty good here for EnVyUs. Fox now the big issue, but has no Kevlar.
The bomb!
Oh no. Anu.
Well, Peter 50 putting in more work, and this is dangerous waters now for the NV side. So what is the play? Fox could be anywhere now. They are going to be guessing all the way wherever they may go. Just holding angles for now, but 40 seconds left on the clock. They can't hold formation for long. Seems Fox is going to bank on the B-bomb site. Envy, what is the play here? What is the play? It seems they are headed towards connector at the very least, but 20 seconds now. By the time they make it to the sites, it may be a desperate dash to push to plant the bomb, excuse me.
I was about to say, it's very strange how split up they are. And why are they so split up? I mean, there's no way that Apex can trade. And that's obviously... Oh no, he's got to get the kill. Obviously, he knows what the player is, so... Oh no, the blind spot! He completely... And now he doesn't have time to even plant! Oh, James, this is a mess. Oh, at least he gets the kill and doesn't die after time, but... What a mess right there. Again, EnVyUs cannot win against these Force Spies on Cobblestone. It's not nearly as strong as their anti-Force Spies on Dust 2. Oh dear, that's the second round that FaZe have won like that, in that kind of way. That is devastating. It's very hard to witness as well.
Yeah, that was a brutal one.
But I do wonder why they're so spread apart. What if he's, he was playing Platin, the bomb goes down there. There's just so many ways for it to fail, basically. But anyway, EnVyUs 6-5. I'm sure Yanko we can dig into that one later. I cannot wait. Get the Yanko on it. And well, it looks like the pistols are going to be doing quite well for EnVyUs as well. The pistols, the Kevlar, the fast round into B will deliver the kills that they need to take the bomb plants. And 3 frags unreturned. So that is a lot of weaponry that they can pick up. Trying to push down the CTs, of which only jkaem is now the remainder. And we're going to see whether or not he can stay alive here. Hopefully, EnVyUs don't get overzealous. Because FaZe just won a round, it's not the end of the world that they allowed jkaem to save and not lose any economy themselves. Not the end of the world. But they are trying to hunt him down.
This is quite the back and forth, isn't it? Quite the back and forth indeed. Boom, almost in unison with the bomb explosion there. Envy take another round.
Look at that cash, though.
What cash, Dan?
Exactly.
I don't see much cash.
Look at the cash. They're going to have to be looking down the, like upturning the sofa cushions and looking under their beds for some more change.
Selling the family china. The colour TV, Dan.
It's got
Selling the colour TV.
HD, how about single definition? Or whatever the hell the SD stands for. I actually don't know what SD stands for.
Standard definition?
Standard definition? I guess that's what, I don't know why it says single.
Single definition.
I don't know why that's the first thing.
As opposed to double definition, Dan.
I am definitely a complete idiot.
What year was triple definition released?
I could do some quadruple definition. But again, it's back to the anti-eco type play, but you're seeing that the default comes in from EnVyUs again, where NBK and Happy try to take 1v1s on B plateau, and the bomb just sits towards A, hoping for perhaps a rotation to capitalize upon, or some early aggression. And this, Jay came in from the back. And that is the problem here. And now weapons will be picked up. They can toss the AKs to each other. They've got kioShiMa looking for an AK of his own, and he's going to find an M4 rather. And Apex is going to... Is he alone? He's alone. He's going to flash in. He's going to... get the spray down there on kioShiMa as he turns the corner very quickly. jkaem getting the refrag, though. And once again, a bit of a mess of an anti-eco, because this was not really an anti-eco from EnVyUs. They just played their default round that they would play against guns. And it doesn't seem to be tooled correctly for this purpose. And we are going to see enough time here for Kenny S to potentially clutch this round, but there are 2 CTs standing to attention, awaiting his plant. They're doing a good job at moving around, but not peeking him directly. Ooh, but as I say that, KennyS is going to find jkaem and gets the conversion kill onto Fox as well.
Nice.
Tech9 is going to be helping them out. 8-5. KennyS saves them, saves their bacon. But really, why are they... This is a systemic issue with how they are playing their Cobble. That they are being taken to the brink every anti-eco.
Well, fortunately for them, there are a mere 2 rounds left in this first half, although this one is another eco here from FaZe. And it seems it's going to be a fast play towards the A site from Envy. Again, I really want to see a Molotov towards the tree when teams play this, this strat, because it just makes life that little bit easier for them. So pop flash comes in and the charge will begin from Envy. Is anybody looking for the player at the back? That's aizy. aizy goes down. So far, so good for Envy. Still 2 CTs to be found around this site. Fox gets some nice damage in, but he will be taken down, as will kioShiMa, leaving Rain alone versus 3. And he's currently in T spawn, no less. Going to be going past the Portapuis.
Nice.
So we'll see if he can pick up a gun. But other than that, we're looking at 9-6. There's no kit, there's no ninja defuse happening in this particular round.
And this time, you know, they actually decided to do a round that has bears more semblance to an actual, you know, strategy that's going to be good against a team that's saving, and they get themselves into B without too much issue. Only losing 2 players this time, sort of almost the round. Just KennyS having to clutch against 2. And Rain trying to force a bit of havoc there, but he will go down in the end, and we shall have that 9-5. And FaZe, they will get their buy-in. Now, curious whether we'll just see the straight-up default from EnVyUs again. NBK and Happy pressuring towards B, and the rest of the team just kind of waiting towards A. That's basically been there. So many of their... I mean, it's very possible that they're testing this stuff out, but, you know, a team like EnVyUs, you'd expect them to have stuff they're testing out, that they do that in practice and not in official matches. So, well... It's his one. Oh, NBK, he's going to sneak in. He's going full solid snake, James. But the snake is dead.
I wanted to make some kind of liquid snake reference, but it just didn't work out for me, mate. I don't know the law that much. So the FaZe team are trying to hold on now. Flashes will stop jkaem from surviving, however, down to 3 versus 3. The bomb is on the floor at the moment. Fox close, but Apex will be the one to take him down. He will get caught on the reload, and obviously it is Rain, who is clutching it for his team at the moment, putting Happy in a very disadvantageous situation. Did he just get spotted there? He must have come up on the radar. He's only got 12 HP, so it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of ducking and diving going on to allow this to work out. I think he realizes where both players are now, and he can use the APC to try and get himself a 1 versus 1, but he might have to guess as to where Rain is behind that structure. Found, but not killed. FaZe take the last round of the first half.
May I just say, James, that Rain is incredibly good at Counter-Strike.
Rain is very good at Counter-Strike.
He is very good. I think he's. I wouldn't say that he's underrated. I just feel like always want to see more of him, and we just don't get to see enough of Rain. Because FaZe are on a slump since the major. Well, 2 majors ago now, since Cluj, I suppose.
So the winner of the Karambit Rust Coat was E-Rain Testox.
E-Rain Testox.
These are just random names. E-Rain Testox. You won the knife.
Congrats.
So indeed, congrats. We will send you.
We will knife you soon.
Yeah, we'll do that basically. So Envy's chance on the CT side. What do you think of 6 rounds on the CT side for FaZe?
I think that is more than acceptable. I think that's totally fine. I think that's good, pretty comfortable. This is a map of T sides, I would say, generally speaking. And but the thing is that FaZe, you know, you need good coordination, and you need obviously some drills. And this is something that FaZe need to show us that they are going to be strong with, because we know that they have clutch potential. They got Rain, they have sick individual players, and right now KennyS is trying to save the rounds, trying to save EnVyUs' early round economy, but it's not going to happen. It looks like Apex against 4 players. aizy is already on the flank as well. So should Apex get fortunate, get through the smoke somehow, maybe pick up a kill, by the time all that's happened, aizy is going to be in the back with the frag, and he's already potentially in position for this now. Apex might hear his running though. And there it is, he will hear the running, but he can't win the frag. So 9-7, FaZe will start off with a good economy. Now, would like to see EnVyUs skip the full force buy, to be honest. Not going to happen though. It is EnVyUs, James. But I feel like it's very hard. I mean, like for example, let's look at it this way. You got arguably one of the best AWPers in the world, keniS. AWPing on this map's very strong on the CT side. keniS is now forced, he cannot afford an AWP on the 4th round of the second half. He cannot do that now. Or if he can, if he gets some kills and so on, he's going to have no Kevlar with it. So he's going to have limited options with no nades as well.
Oh dear. FaZe better move quickly over towards the A bomb site because they've lost an AK and EnVy are on the force, which means there is armor behind that AK. And they've only got one AK on the rest of the team. And the SMG's pissed on kioShiMa, so this could easily fall apart for FaZe. We could see more force buys winning than 2-man advantage now. Not a 1-man, but a 2-man advantage for FaZe, for EnVy over FaZe. And that's it. It's jkaem versus basically the entire EnVy side.
Yeah, he can't plant. There's no way he can plant here. He's got to kill them. And oh my god, that's quite funny. I got to say, like just basically just rushing everyone up around drop and B plateau in towards the Dragon Lord tapestry, just rotating all the way around, just picking up kills as they go. They're just like a monster truck of death rolling through the map. And I mean, I again, you know, you don't want to be results oriented. Obviously, that round went really well for them, but I think most of the time they're not going to win that round. And keniS is not going to be on AWP early, and I think that you really need that. Oh, a taste of your own medicine. aizy in with 2 frags from the Tech-9. FaZe showing that they are made of strong stuff with the pistols as well. And it's going to be a 3 versus 4 in favor of the FaZe side. But Apex is coming in from the behind. I wonder if they've spotted him. I'm not sure if they have or not. And it looks like they hadn't, but here he goes. Can he get anything done here? Lots of damage being made by Apex. Can't escape in time. But you'd like to think that he's done enough damage. But again, the Tech-9 man, how is it doing this? The long-range headshots. And jkaem survived with 4 HP against Devil. Now, do you believe, James? Do you believe in jkaem with 4 HP and a Tech-9?
Anything's possible. I mean, he should get the bomb plant here. So if he plays to the advantages of his gun, then this could go either way. It may be a case of first hit wins, basically. So let's see. If he's going to go for that plant, I feel like he could plant around the corner and make it even more exposed. It is a bit more of a risk, but then he can basically defend the bomb from almost anywhere. So again, he is playing close quarters and he can use the APC if he hears Devil running around, which he should. So jkaem has lots of advantages here and it's going to be hard for Devil to discern his position. So jkaem should come out on top. He can move close to the APC now that he hears Devil, and indeed he will do exactly that. So very simple stuff, very hard to deal with. Devil has a kit, but I don't know if he has enough time to even defuse the bomb at this point.
Oh, that's well, not the first bullet indeed, but there was no time. He did have a kit, but there's no time. And good clutch there coming out from jkaem. Very much needed for FaZe, and EnVyUs probably going to force buy back just because it's EnVyUs, who knows. I mean, they need to save once, and you can see keniS is actually going to spend quite a bit of money, and he should still be able to get an AWP next round, I think. How many have they lost in a row now? 2? EnVyUs?
No, they won a previous, didn't they? They won the previous one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Which means he will get $5,000. He will have $5,000 if they lose this round.
Okay, so you can get AWP no armor.
Yeah.
That's,
it's interesting.
Okay, well, again, FaZe have to play good anti-ecos as well. And EnVyUs have stacked towards the A site. So if FaZe try to kind of half-ass their way in towards the A side of the map, then they are going to be at the mercy of the pistols. But it doesn't look like they are going to do that. That said, they are playing really passively right now, so it's unclear as to which way they do actually want to commit themselves. B Plateau is very, again, I don't want to say ever that anything is particularly foolproof in high-level Counter-Strike, but one of the more foolproof options is going to be the B Plat as your anti-eco. Easy to trade, easy to stick together, good vantage points. You can spill out onto the site very quickly, and it's more comfortable, I'd say, than some options. But you need those nades to clear out those very, very close positions that James was talking about that people like to occupy with the Mag 7. That's very dangerous. And indeed, they go towards B. And EnVyUs just really committing to this A hold. And the thing is that they can buy next round, so it's actually fine for them to just go for it right now and just try to get some kills onto FaZe. Otherwise, if they weren't buying next round, you'd say, okay, just save the pistols right now. But
at this point, I think
maybe with Kenny, like Kenny, you can make an argument for Kenny to save.
Yeah, I don't think there's no point really. Then there's no point in trying to retake the site. That's for sure.
And play exits
I
or
think
something.
yeah, they can move around the kind of exit points, but yeah, I was going to say 3 kills for aizy, but not really. And another AK has been dropped.
That's nice
for the CTs. So yeah, at this point, take that and save. We've got one player playing around the large pillar here, which is going to be happy with a 5-7. So far, so good. Fox getting taken down. There is a trade, however, but more CTs now going for it. KennyS is going to be the man saving the AK. So it's smart. Kenny can buy the AWP and drop the AK in the next round.
Yep.
And it's all worked out for
And
him.
drop the Deagle. Well, if he wants to.
Yeah.
I guess as your player, he's probably going to want to keep the Deagle. Good old Deagles. I've had so many good times with Deagles over the many years and iterations of the Counter-Strikes.
Good times with the Deagle.
Yeah. There was this Deagle map we used to play in 1.6. What was it called? Like CS Deagle 5 or something. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but I spent a lot of time on that map. Anyway.
Scouts and Knives, mate.
Used to play a lot of that as well in 1.6. Low gravity. But here you go. Quick push in from the FaZe side. And it's, wow, the kills. How many kills in the space of what, a single second there? So many frags. All over the place. Hard to...
Say anything.
How to figure out where we're at afterwards, but the bomb will be planted by FaZe, so awful situation because Kenny can have no impact in the defense, in the initial defensive efforts. But here he comes with his magic stick, and no fast frags, so they're going to go back and save. Smart, very smart indeed. That's the thing with the set piece on the B-bomb site. It's just difficult. It can be, sometimes it can work, 5 out of 5 times. Sometimes it's going to work like 1 out of 5 times. You just don't know. But it's the chaos really that can be very, very good. It can help you also beat a team that's probably better than you because you'll eventually get rounds like that, or you can always get rounds like that, I would say. And they are going to tie the thing up. The thing is good. It's tied, James. 10-10.
They've tied the thing, Dan. That's good to know.
The thing is tied.
The thing is indeed tied. It's safely secured. It's tied. So the money is poor for the NV side. What will they choose to do around this AWP and M4? It seems the buy will be minimal. But I do wonder what the level of aggression should be higher than normal for these weapons. Moving 4 players over towards the B-bomb site. Will there be an early peek over towards the plateau? Well, yeah, this is the position where Kenny should be getting boosted. Indeed, he will be. So I think we saw it yesterday. Semphis was trying to jump up where those flames were, obviously with the smoke down, but KennyS doing it the much safer way. And there we go. Good start from him. Can he escape though? Looking for another frag. Not able to get it, but the AWP is retrievable by the NV side. Devil would be taking a bit of a risk to get it at this point. Is he in the smoke? I think he is, but it hasn't worked out for the team. So perhaps picking up the AWP may have been better. NBK unlucky not to get there, but Apex has come in to get the frag for his team. Man advantage for FaZe. NV still only have the 1 rifle into NBK. He'll try to pop out and get another frag, and indeed he'll do it this time. The P250 coming out. aizy gets blinded as well. But down to 1 versus 1, and NBK can't get his sight back in time. Ex-teammate kioShiMa takes the round for FaZe. NV lose the lead.
But they have a full buy right now, so yeah. I mean, that's not the most terrible thing in the world. KennyS still on the north. He's gonna. So this is the cool thing, right? Is that KennyS gets. Oh, was he just shy of enough for Kevlar? No.
He had 54-50.
Yeah, no,
if I'm
yeah. not
mistaken.
Yeah, because I was to say it's cool that he opted to get nades over Kevlar. I think that's actually smart as an AWPer, because if you're playing, you can very much tailor the angles that you play, and you can see, look at this, it's incredibly long. If he's not going to get tagged here,
Look at this.
you don't really need the Kevlar so much if you're playing the really long angles, and the nades are much more important. So pretty smart by Kenny, I'd say. And Rain going to be pop flashing himself deep onto the B plateau, getting his Olaf Meister on, getting his Nico on. And so far, he will be able to pick up a frag. NBK is going to fall victim to Rain, the Bond villain Rain.
Early advantage for FaZe. And as you can see, things have slowed down. Most of their team are over towards the A bomb site, so Rainson's going to be shoulder peeking the choke point, and he'll be punished for doing so. Things get tied up, and FaZe start to move back towards the A bomb site. aizy's noise will raise a warning sign to the NV side, who are going to have two people rotating into A now, but maybe they're going to have the entire team there, as it seems that FaZe are committed. aizy goes down to keniS. He's on the site now. Fox gets taken out as well. Two more to find for keniS. He's got two plays in for support, but he might not need them. Down goes jkaem. Can kioShiMa get finished off? Of course he can. Kenny with a 4-man on the A site and an ace overall. Absolutely monstrous stuff from the Frenchman.
Yeah, man. The crazy thing is that when they were pushing from A long, he got a penetration tag on somebody as well.
Nice.
And he didn't obviously need it because he just wrecked everyone anyway. When keniS starts like getting into that mode where he starts just flicking her all over the place, that is so scary. Lovely to see. And this is what we're talking about. This is why you want that AWP on keniS, man. And remember, he didn't buy Kevlar in that round. He didn't need it to ace them.
He had no Kevlar ace then.
He did not need it to ace them.
That is nuts.
Did not need it to ace them because he's keniS. And he's got the AWP. And NBK, can he get the jump shot? Unfortunately for him, he can't get the initial shot, but there he will get a second chance, and he's going to be good on that second chance. Maybe even more chances right now, and he will get the dink onto aizy, but aizy will find the finish eventually onto NBK, removing him as pesky as he was. And now it's going to be FaZe putting their efforts towards B plateau. Happy's there. The only thing that's going in their way is that keniS is not here at the moment. He's starting to hit some form. And we are going to see Fox and aizy picking up the entry frags right now. And now it's time for the big boys, Apex and keniS, to march their way in to find themselves this retake for EnVyUs. And the bomb has yet to be planted, so they are waiting for the T's to make a move, very smartly so. Flash in from keniS as Apex creeps around the side. There is the first frag coming in from Apex, can't make the second one happen. And now it's going to be up to keniS. Is he going to be able to pull this one out of the bag? That first flick comes in. keniS, you can see, he's a little bit frustrated to miss that one. He knows he might not get another or a better chance. He's going to go with the flash. Is he going to hold? Looks like he won't. Oh, he gets the shot so incredibly quick. Is this man? keniS is going to find that defuse. EnVyUs go 12-11. And it's yet another round where keniS is keeping them in it. He's saved them so many times, James. It is beyond counts.
Yeah, it's pretty sick stuff. So, man, round advantage for Envy now, and the economy's been wrecked by FaZe. The only thing they have in their advantage is that they got the bomb plant down, so they will be able to get some pistols, some armor here and there. But what is their play in such a bad economical state? Do they have something in mind, or are they just going to fix? They can move in quickly into the drop zone. Fox coming in too late to trade NBK, and he's going to get shot straight in the face by Devil. The lack of helmet will be a nice bonus for him there. We've got the 3 last T's moving into the B bomb site, but it's going to be easy pickings for the NV side. 13-11, getting close to the 2-0 now.
Absolutely. It's again, it's really nice to see that they're actually enabling keniS to do his thing, because that's really, really important on this map, especially when it comes to some of these clutch rounds that we're seeing. And for the large part, FaZe have actually been avoiding keniS, largely. They've been mostly going to B, that's where most of their rounds have been won, and keniS is forced to go for a retake. It makes his life much harder. But this round might not be any different with Dubai. But this time, they've put keniS over towards the B plateau, and he's going to get boosted up right now. And there are a lot of FaZe players here that could be challenging. 3 men aggression coming in early for EnVyUs. Nice idea early in the round to maybe counter fast aggression. Now they will be falling back and keeping keniS deep on the B plateau, but he is yet to be challenged. When will the first challenge arrive? Do they dare? Do they dare? There's no way that they know that he's there.
Could be a nasty surprise if they eventually head in that direction. But what is the play? Rain is not really over towards the A site. He's just looking for a flank, which would suggest a B play as opposed to a split through connector into A. But it seems they're very scared to peek the angle, knowing that keniS could be in position. So 45 seconds left on the clock, and someone's going to have to peek. I think he might have seen a bit of a hand there. So Kenny's going to flash for his teammate, very nicely done, and that's going to be perfect timing for NBK to pop out and try and get some frags. He's going to get 2, jkaem and aizy going down. Kenny's repositioned, and he's got people to find over towards the B bomb site now. 2 frags for him. Can he find a third kioShiMa? The Tech9 coming in. 2 men wiping out the NV side there, the FaZe side, excuse me. Very nice play, but very good timing for him to get that pop flash in for NBK as well.
kenius's flicks are just godlike, just so godlike, so fast. And it's just, it doesn't matter like how hard the shot is. The flick will find the opponent. kenius is the Reaper Man. He's stealing souls. He's taking souls.
The Reaper Man or Repo Man?
The Reaper Man.
Reaper.
Reaper, yeah.
I thought it said Repo, because there was a wrestler called the Repo Man. But I'd be surprised. I would be very shocked if you were making wrestling references, Dan.
No, yeah, well, and also, repo stands for like repossession, right? Someone coming to repossess all your stuff because you're
not paying them bills.
You haven't been paying the bills yet. But Reaper Man is much cooler, and we're going to see once again the push coming in onto the B-bomb site, and EnVyUs going in for the defense. I like that FaZe are keeping it simple, and sometimes that's enough. But EnVyUs, they're 1 round away from closing this one, and I've got to say, kenius, this guy has definitely been on point for his team in this matchup, and on Cobblestone. And again, there's so many spots where he saved them. Like imagine all the anti-ecos, which looked hopeless. Then he comes in and clutches all these. That ace, for example, all that round just there where he got the 3 kills, defending B plateau all by himself. There's a lot of spots where he's done massive amounts of work here. Otherwise, if he hadn't been doing that, this game would probably be. It could be the other way around, the scoreline for FaZe. So big props there. Always good to see him playing well. And now it's Apex in danger with a bit of a pop flash. Oh, the kiss cam. Where's the kiss cam at? And it's going to be Apex. Is still alive in there. 12 HP. He's got a smoke now. And this is awkward. This is highly awkward. Apex still in danger. They must know that he's there. But it looks to be that he will escape with his life and actually get back onto the A site.
Over a minute on the clock for oh wow, Kenny, please. Saw some spray from jkaem through the door and just shot him through the door. Go away. You are finished, son. Apex is still alive. He has been quite the nuisance for his team. Devil's been taken down elsewhere. There is just the one lurker in rain towards the B bomb site, and he is reasonably advanced with not much aggression from the CTs at the moment, so that might be why there's a rotation coming in from the Ts, but he hasn't made any significant advances onto the site itself. And Envy seeing A start to get quiet and moving back towards B, so it might be opportunity lost rather than opportunity knocks here for the T side. Rain gets taken out by the bot by the HE as well. So it's all falling apart for FaZe 2 versus 2. Still a chance for them. Fox on the platform getting flashed by Happy's teammate Apex, which will slow things down. kioShiMa to plant the bomb now. Yeah,
this round, Kenny is not landing some of those ridiculous shots. At least not all of them. He did get 2 frags, that is, but looks like it's down to Happy and Apex, and so far it's working out for them. Fox is dead, and Happy will be rewarded the frag and the defuse, and that's EnVyUs with the match. The best of 3 will be won by them, and I would say somewhat convincingly so, especially if you look at how Dust 2 went. It was very dominating beginning for them, and Cobblestone. To be honest, that said, Cobblestone probably, if kenius wasn't hitting those crazy shots on all those rounds and saving them in those clutch situations, this could have been FaZe's actually.
Yeah, Ko, how did you feel about that tournament? Match.
God damn.
I think it was interesting from what we mentioned during the break, that it was obvious that EnVyUs is trying to, maybe use Happy and NBK as a pair of sorts, and then the other team is waiting on the other side of the map. But besides that, you could see at times the reason why FaZe vetoes this map a lot, they don't play it that often. There was a particular situation that when Kio was on B platform in that corner, he had a teammate on top of the tree on block. And he was, counter flashing, but he ended up flashing his teammate. And then the EnVyUs player, who was the first one in the entry fragger, managed to get the kill. And in the end, FaZe lose that round. So you could see that at times their coordination is off. They're not really aware of each other's positions, so to speak. And then on the other half, well, they did lose pistol, win the second round. And then at some point, just kenius decided to show up and say, you will not win this game.
Yeah, so FaZe's run came to the end of the line at the hands of kenius. And that is going to bring our European broadcast to a close. Just the one European match today. So in about 5 hours' time, we will be back with the North American segment, 2 matches coming your way there. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you at midnight with more CS, this time the North American region.